I'm Tom Tackett with Patriotic Service Dog Foundation. Well, I've been training dogs for 40 years now. Started in 1977, training obedience, protection, competition. And our mission is to provide highly trained service dogs to our veterans and others that need them at no cost to them.
So I met Tom and Terry Tackett through Josh Collins. Josh and I had become friends through our movie Light Up to Live. He was in need of a new service dog. He was on his way out to California to get him, and I said, why don't you stop by our home in Colorado, come out and visit for a little bit, and I'll take you out there and pick up the dog and come back.
So Josh and Tanya came out and with Randall and Sherry Reed and wanted to see the facility and the training and what we do with the dogs and how we do it.
Hi, this is Josh Collins with Operation Torrent. I believe a service dog is a very important part in stopping this veteran suicide epidemic. And the reason for that is because of the connection between the veteran and the dog. With that bond that's created, it gives you a purpose again, you know? You have nothing but a smile when you get to play with them and go play fetch, and they do really funny things, you know, and it becomes a really good team. So you can't help but smile every single day and knowing that, you know, it's man's best friend because he's really doing something for you.
22 soldiers a day, 22 a day kill themselves in this country. We've got to stop that. Man, it's up to us. We can help. All we got to do is embrace them and recognize that and give them hope. If we give them hope, we give them a chance.
And this is why our slogan is 22 to 0. 22 veterans a day commit suicide. And our mission is to make that 0. And to date, not one of our veterans that has gotten a dog from us has committed suicide. It's a great feeling.
We said, you know, what a great opportunity. Meet Tom and, you know, look at this potential animal to go into training and then become a part of what ultimately is the Valor Ball and the Valor experience.
I really was impressed by Randall and Sherry's desire and passion with Light Up to Live Foundation, and they wanted to introduce us to their idea of getting 2 dogs to represent and bring back and keep the memory of Ben and Jackal, these 2 veterans that were very close to them and means a lot to so many people. And so Randall's idea was to get 2 dogs and we would name them after these 2 special veterans, Ben and Jackal.
I knew Stephen Jackal and Ben Adams through our movie Light Up to Live and our video, music video, Light Up to Live. And I met Jackal at 22 Kill. Spent a little bit of time with him and connected real quickly with Stephen and got to hear his story, and you know, just really knew that immediately I wanted to do something for him and with him. So, and I met Ben through Matthew J.C., who had produced the movie and directed it, and he was a very integral part in both the music video and the movie. So they were pretty special, near and dear to us. And the movie Light Up to Live is all about warfighters and, you know, how it's such a tragedy that we're losing so many guys that gave so much. And so when we lost both of them, we lost Ben, and then shortly thereafter we lost Stephen. I just thought it was a way that we could maybe move forward and connect 2 dogs to 2 warfighters, 2 veterans that, you know, maybe needed that connection.
I first joined the military in '95 out of high school and did 6 years. Re-enlisted in 2006, mid-2006, went right over pretty much right after I re-enlisted. So the reason I was discharged, I got a medical discharge. It got to where I couldn't function. Things were just going haywire in a lot of a lot of different ways. In retrospect, it was a good thing, I guess, even though I still feel like I operate better over there than I do here. When we were on set, my dad and my little brother came and showed up on set. And my dad's my hero. He's always been there to support me, and he'd never, gotten to see me function in that capacity. It inspired him. It was just really cool for me to see, have my dad there and have him, support me.
I had family members that had served. Still about 28 years old, yeah, I enlisted into the military as a Army combat engineer. What do you think it takes for 2.5 foot dust that gets blown up inside the vehicle to dissipate? For that dust to have settled, I had to at least been knocked out more than 15 minutes. So as I'm looking at my leg and it's dangling, I take my leg, and because if a fire broke out after being on the radio, I called up, the litters, and that we had guys pinned. At that specific point, a fire broke out. So I dropped the radio, and the guys were screaming, so I didn't know what else to really do except for use what I could to put the fire out, which conveniently for me was my leg.
So Ben is a German Shepherd, and he was donated by Randall. We have him with one of our puppy raisers, Jennifer, and she's doing a really good job with him, and she comes out and trains with us every week and preparing him to go to his veteran. And once we have that veteran, we will match them, and they will come out then and train with us as well.
My name is Jennifer, and I've been working with Ben for 7 months. He's 9 months old now, and I got him when he was just a little tiny little fluff ball, and now he's this huge monster dog. But his personality is just so mellow. I've never been around a dog that was just so kick back. Ben's gift to the world is he's going to help a veteran re-enter the world. He's going to help them feel safe and protected. He's a sweetheart. He's a love. The veteran's going to know what a love he is, and he probably doesn't have a mean bone in his body. But just the intimidation factor will help that veteran know I'm safe. Nobody's going to mess with me. I can get back into society.
Jackal is a Labradoodle, and he's great. He's just full of character. He's pretty funny, but he's a great puppy being raised by Judy.
Okay, my name is Judy. I've been working with Jackal for the last 4 months. He's 7 months old. He is an amazing, comforting dog that knows the difference between when he's working and when he's not working. When his vest is on, he's working and he's amazing. When his vest is off, he's a comforter. He loves hanging out with you. He is just a people person. He just enjoys life, and that's what he is. He's going to make an amazing dog for one of our veterans.
So when Matthew came out here to film the dogs, he explained to me a bit of the personalities and character of Ben and Jackal, and just kind of oddly enough, the dogs really emulate a lot of that, and especially with Matthew coming back out here and seeing the dogs again, and because Jackal is a character and a clown, he likes to have a ball, and Ben is a little more laid back and the protector of the group. So it's really quite fitting that they are named that and going to represent them.
Our goal, ultimate goal, is to do this each and every year, and to every year donate 2 dogs to Tom and to Patriotic Service Dogs. This is one way that we can continue our quest to prove that connection is the cure in life. And sometimes that connection can be so simple, and sometimes that connection, all it can be is a boy and his dog.